Wow, so you guys liked my DLC 5 video? Guess I'm making more God Zombies content. Sorry for taking so long. I've had spurts of laziness and motivation issues, but I'm back now. Hoping not to leave it for so long next time. I'm unsure what my next video will be. I'm open to suggestions. I'd like to make a PhD flopper video, so I don't know, maybe that. But I should probably do a video about the new DLC 5 stuff. Is it too late? Probably. Oh well. Common 4Cal. Anyways, this is going to be a trilogy of World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 rankings. And that's what I want to mainly do stuff for on my channel, since I have more passion for those three games. Well, that said, Call of Duty World at War was the fifth installment in the Call of Duty franchise. Released in 2008, released when I was only 2. The campaign was cinematic and horrifying and fucking peak. The multiplayer was cool, but this was the debut of one of the most popular side modes, Nazi Zombies, later renamed Zombies. There were 4 maps: Nacht der Untoten, Verrucht, yes I'm going to say it Verrucht like that for simplicity, Shino Numa, and Duriz. Just to get ground rules out of the way, this is my opinion. I claim no objectivity with this ranking at all. So don't send threats to my family or me because I rank them at quote unquote too low or quote unquote too high. Also, remakes and remasters will not be counted. The original maps will only be taken into account. With this all said and done, let's get on with the video.
Now that we are with the Axis again, this time we know what will come.
Nacht der Untoten, the very first map. It's not at the bottom because it's bad, but because the other maps are better. Yes, it's bare bones, but it was the very first map ever, so that should get an automatic pass. You don't need to add stuff to it, which why the Dumbia 3 version doesn't hit hard. The Gobblegums, Wonderfish, sheesh. Takes away from the bare bones survivalist feeling. The most I change is only have Mule Kick and Speed Cola. That's it, but overall, again, this map is awesome. The atmosphere is outstanding and perfect. Isolated in a boarded up decrepit airfield, undead bastard Nazi coming for you, and you're trapped. Your only ray of hope is the mystery box, but everything in that box won't keep you safe forever. Even the almighty ray gun craps out assuming you survive that far. Even the map description goes hard and gives fucking chills. Sure, it is bare as said before, but I also said it's the very first map ever, and it gets a pass. Plus, I believe every game needs that easy, simple, relaxed, and bare map in case you want to play with an inexperienced friend or sibling. Could do with an Easter egg in my opinion, like an Easter egg song. I don't know, I like to blow out the barrels of Town Prematoria and just jam out to it while pretending that's the EE song. But Undone is actually quite good. It's actually really growing on me. Sucks that it's exclusive to the Black Ops 1 and I think Black Ops 3 version.
What are you doing in my swamp?
So, I was going to rank them separately, but I've decided Duriz and Shino Numa are kind of equal in my opinion, sorta. I'll start with Shino Numa, then Duriz. Spoilers for the dedicated segment, but Duriz has fallen from grace. The bugs drag it down, but I'll elaborate when I get to it. Shino Numa is the most divisive map for me. It went from being the worst to the 3rd ranked, and now it's looking at being 2nd maybe. I don't know, there are parts I love and parts I hate. Let's start. Firstly, the atmosphere is amazing. It looks all dirty and diseased, like if I got a scratch, I can track something bad enough to acquire lots of Technic shots. But that said, I have some criticism, like how sneaky the fucking zombies are. Spin the box, build a barrier, too bad. A zombie or two has just appeared out of nowhere and they are now punching the shit out of you. Unless you have Jug or are able to kill them within 1 to 2 knives, which is unlikely, boom, you're dead, rip bozo. And the random perk spawns, well not bad, if you get Quick Revive, which is utterly useless in World at War, then tough luck, 1,750 points wasted. Better luck with the next one. But good god the map, man. Good god the map, man, can cost expensive. Can cost a lot of points. It's quite the crawl to set up. Oh, but a trap called the Flogger is introduced, which is pretty cool. So I'll definitely rough around the edges. I say it's an overall solid map. I'm surprised I had a rabid hatred for it. I still think the doors should all be around 750, and stamina would be great too. Also, the EE song sucks. I'm sorry, I hate whispering in my ears. It's probably it's a weird trait I have. Maybe it's just because, you know, I'm on the spectrum and I have a sensitive hearing thing, but it drives me fucking crazy. But the map has grown on me a lot.
Right. Yes. Well, actually, that would be a giant.
Derice used to be my favourite. Then it got tied in first with Varrocked. Then it got placed in second, and now it's battling Shinonuma for third. Unlike Shinonuma, or as Shinonuma has risen in opinions, Derice has admittedly sunken a bit. I don't know. I'll bounce between liked and disliked, and this map is an evenly mixed bag for me. I like the Easter egg song, Beauty of Annihilation. The pack-a-punch is here and it's pretty cool. The lore additions are neat and would define the mode. But with that said, there's a bit to set this map back, like the bugs. Now, World at War Zombies is unpolished and buggy, yes. But this feels like the buggiest World at War map. Zap yourself with a Wonder Wafer? Guess what, you stupid whore? You lost Jug. Sorry, bro. Said Jug being nerfed, and no longer cracked like in Varrock and Shinonuma. Which, well, yes, OP, help with the buggy World of War maps. Oh, and don't I mention the zombies are sticky now? Sure, they kinda are in the previous 3 maps, but this far, Richthoff must have unleashed literally all his explosive love from his golden roar on them prior to the events of this map, which, to be honest, I actually see him doing. Sorry. I hereby propose the term Derice stickers for these guys. Oh, and how bullshit the door prompts for teleporter A and C and maybe B. It's never really fucked me up before, but you need to line up perfectly, and then it may not open right away. And before you can try again, you're slammed against the door and violated by zombies. With those flaws out of the way, I do like the map. The real life inspirations from the conspiracy theories like Project Reese and the real life Wonder Wafer and Die Glock is what made World at War and Black Swan so good. And while yes, Black Ops 2 is goated, never leaned into it really. And don't fucking get me started on the bullshit in Black Ops 3 and onwards. Although I will admit, Cold War and BO6 are kind of fun. Though, all in all, Derice is a good map, just dragged down by annoying bugs. Oh, and bullshit zombie spawns. That too, I think. I don't know. Given what I've heard about Varrock being the scariest zombies map, I went into it with not high expectations, but high hopes. I first played COD Zombies in 2017 when I was 11 with Black Ops 2. I was scared shitless and never could sleep, but could never stop either. I played World at War as my second COD Zombies game and thought it was alright. Never bought DLC for either games until earlier this year, and man are they fun. Even though I rage quit and refunded the World at War DLC because I was fed up with the zombie coming out of nowhere and raping me on Shinonuma, and played the BO1 version until I felt bad and rebought them and got good. Sorry, kind of off topic. Even though I built a tolerance for scary things now, besides some things like that fuck-ass claymation by Lee Hardcastle, although I just go into anxiety or panic attack mode over things now, Varrock does shiver my timbers. You're stuck in an asylum, sometimes separated from your sometimes their allies. Screams of the subjects echoing around the halls. Like Nectar and Tote, you're all alone. And to add from this goated comment from the horrors of World at War Zombies, something I feel you missed about Varrock is when you first start the map. How it tells you the year is 1945, and near Berlin. It really helps set in the hopelessness of both the zombies and World War II itself. It always gave me the feeling that no one is coming to rescue you. The Americans and British are too far, the Germans are in the final stages of war, fueled by fanaticism and desperation, and the Soviets would probably shoot you on sight if they came across you. All of that, and your character stumbled upon something dark and sinister that no one should ever witness. No one is coming to save you. But, creepy. Anyway, so, this place is definitely haunted. Oh, and did I mention there are zombies hopped up on crack? These fuckers are called the Varrocked Sprinters, or Super Sprinters, and good lord they are booking it at you like a bunch of toddlers in a bucket of paint thinner. 11-year-old me would absolutely scream and cry seeing these fuckers if I ever got Varrock DLC. This map was the first time for many things. Perks, power, oh, and Easter egg songs, I think. Yep, flashing this toilet 3 times will play the absolute banger of banger of an Easter egg song, Lullaby of a Dead Man. One of my favorite Easter egg songs. But all in all, this map scares me. Not only fighting through a haunted asylum, but it's more anxiety inducing since all guns will cap out. The sprints will get you killed by ray gun splash damage, no pack-a-punch, no double tap root beer 2 to double damage. Unlike Sheen and where it does succeed with atmosphere in my opinion, Varrock succeeded with brute force. There was a time this was my second favourite map behind Derice, but I don't know. Derice is still kind of cool, but I've shaded up to like Varrock a tad bit more now. Now, let's start with what I don't like, which, well, not much actually. First off, I hate how unbalanced the spawns are. Let me explain. You spawn in what I call the American and German side. I personally call them the Quick Revive and Juggernaut sides. I find it simplistic, but I reckon the Juggernaut side being the German side and the Quick Revive side the American side. Anyways, the Juggernaut side requires 1,000 point couch, then 2 750 point doors each. That tallies up to 2,500, with Quick Revive needing 3,500. Oh, and you get Easy X Juggernaut too, after you get the power on, so there's that. That's my only complaint. If I wanted to change anything, I'd add Stamina Up and maybe PhD Flopper due to you being prone to ray gun splash damage. That's it, basically. Otherwise, an amazing map, and very possibly my favourite World at War map, and definitely one of my top favourites overall.